My name's Todd Mintz. I am a nature wildlife photographer, underwater photographer. In 2004, I believe it was, I entered my first competition, which was a competition in San Francisco. And I entered as an amateur. I hadn't been, shooting professionally. And coincidentally, friends of mine were there speaking to the group with regards to the awards banquet. I wasn't there, and I got a call from one of them, and they said, did you hear? And I said, did I hear what? And she said, well, you won. And I said, oh, well, that's pretty cool. What did I win? And she said, everything. And I went, what do you mean everything? She goes, you won first, second, third honorable mention in macro, first, second, third honorable mention in wide angle. But she said, but you also won best of show over everybody, professional or amateur. So from that point, I thought I might be onto something here. What a day in the life of me shooting on expedition is usually it starts by getting up around, depending on the light, about 4:30 in the morning. I want to capture that early morning light, that golden hour. I find when I'm out shooting that a lot of nature seems to be moving around at that time. It's quiet. It's actually a magical time of day in terms of the quiet and nature. I just feel so connected when I'm up at that time. Getting out, looking for a subject or a landscape that I'm interested in photographing, if the light conditions are what I'm looking for, then for example, I'll just use grasslands as a point of reference, but I end up shooting till about 8 a.m. By then the light's starting to get a little bit high and hot, which isn't necessarily what I'm looking for. Depending on the day, if the clouds and it's setting up right, then I'll keep going throughout the entire day. Lunch, after I hiked in about 10k into an area I was looking for, I'd previously found some teepee rings back across the valley, and there was some bison. I was looking for the large bison herd there. Lunch generally is just more about fuel and then comfort. So trail mix, power bars, water, that kind of thing. Continue shooting right up to the next set of beautiful light, which would be the end of the day, which out there was around 9 p.m. So my day would go from about 4:30 a.m. to 9 p.m. A quick sit at the end of the night, maybe hopefully around a fire, and then, as you can guess, crawl back into the tent because 4:30 a.m. is coming pretty quick. Can't force images. You can't force nature to do what you want it to do. And I've found that I've developed an extreme amount of patience when I am out shooting, being able to just sit for hours on end, waiting for that one fleeting moment to occur in front of you. And you can't just rush in and think, well, I'm going to run into here and click, 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 and then walk away. It doesn't work that way. In one situation, we're shooting up in the tundra, trying to shoot polar bear dens, and we were in minus 40 degree Celsius temperatures, fingertips freezing, standing there 8 hours a day for the entire week. And only on the last day and last half of that day did we actually see a cub come out of the den. But every day we got up and went out and stood in those temperatures waiting. So extreme patience, but also recognizing you can make the best of it when you're out there. Those conditions are brutal, and we made the best of it. We were laughing, joking around, just shooting on the expedition, shooting other things that showed up as we were going along and waiting. So make the best of the situation always, and be able to pivot when what you were hoping to see or accomplish isn't there in front of you. Sometimes something even better will be there, and that might end up being more important overall.